this present Queen Victoria. And the thing about Fabergé is it is absolutely sublime quality. You never see a dull piece of Fabergé. Queen Victoria decided to use her has ever managed to produce either before or since. And each layer is polished by hand for hours to get this absolutely translucent finish, but the result is stunning and very, very rich. Those skills and that level of craftsmanship just doesn't exist today.
Since the assassination of Alexander III, the imperial family had been far less visible to the ordinary people they governed, spending more and more time at the Alexander Palace in the rural village of Tsarskaya Selo, 20 miles south of the capital. It meant a trek out of town for Karl, but one he knew was worth making if his imperial commissions were to continue. Fabergé had developed a very good relationship with the Dowager Empress Maria over the many years in which he was her favourite jeweller, and the eggs he made for her showed great insight into the kind of things that would appeal to her. But the new Empress was an altogether trickier customer. Hidden away as she was here at Tsarskaya Selo for long periods, it was difficult for him to get to know her. But after his faux pas of 1897, he was determined to put things right and restore his reputation in the eyes of his most important client. And this was his response, the Lily of the Valley egg, also now owned by Victor Vekselberg. The Russians would refer to this as style moderne, more familiar to us as Art Nouveau, and Alexandra loved it. There are classic Fabergé touches. The egg itself is worked in guilloche, covered in an unusual pink enamel. The sensuously curling fronds of the lilies, with their diamond and pearl buds, appealed directly to Alexandra's love of cut flowers. But Fabergé had discovered another theme to entrance the Empress, her growing family. A catch on the side of the egg releases 3 pop-up pictures of her husband, successful jeweller in Russia. But how would he be seen on the world stage? Paris could be a fairly intimidating place to enter an international competition, especially in a field the French considered their own, like bijouterie. But as it happened, Karl had nothing to fear from Paris. For reasons entirely unconnected to his prowess or otherwise with a gemstone, being Russian in this city in 1900 was a very cool thing to be. France was feeling a bit unloved by her neighbours. She was surrounded by the Triple Alliance of Germany, Italy and Austria-Hungary, and the Entente Cordiale with Britain was still some way in the future. Into this breach had stepped the Russians, and in 1894 the Franco-Russian alliance was signed. This bridge, which is considered the most beautiful in Paris, was created in honour of the Tsar who signed that alliance, Alexander III. At the Exposition Universelle of 1900, the French went Russian mad. For their part, the Russians complete with a pseudo-Kremlin, a Russian village, and an Orthodox church. Innovations abounded. Moving around the enormous exhibition site was facilitated by the world's first mechanical pavements, a system of wooden people movers that ran along elevated tracks. Just about every country in the world was represented. The decorative arts were exhibited in front of the Hôtel des Invalides in an avenue of temporary classical arcades. Fabergé's stand drew a crowd every day. His Imperial Majesty had graciously consented to lend 3 of his Easter eggs to the Fabergé stand, including the Lily of the Valley egg. Like everything else Russian, Fabergé was praised to the skies. He was invited to sit on the panel of judges that gave out the prizes, and at the end of the expo, he was awarded the nation's highest decoration, the Légion d'honneur. Every item the firm had brought to Paris was sold, and there was something else the Russians were very proud of in 1900, but it was too big to bring to France. That year saw the opening of the Trans-Siberian Railway, which was, and remains, the longest railway line in the world. In the Russian pavilion, an elaborate Trans-Siberian experience was staged, recreating the journey from Moscow to Beijing. The Punters would sit in stationary railway carriages and watch through the windows as this vast painted panorama rushed past outside. And ever since they showed it in Paris in 1900, it's been locked away here. This wonderful great role could only have appeared when it did at that precise time, made an enterprise like this redundant. One thing this would have shown, though, is just how vast the Russian Empire was. At the same time as this great panorama was being painted, Karl would have been working on the 1900 Easter gift. He was just as impressed by this monumental feat of Russian engineering, and I can imagine what he would have thought. You know what? This would make a great egg. On Easter morning 1900 was as beautiful as ever, in green and red enamel, embellished with rubies, pearls and rose-cut diamonds. And inside was a tiny golden trinket, the Trans-Siberian in an egg. Clever Karl had scored another hit. Alright, that's good for me. You can roll it up again now. Thank you. 1900 was quite a year for Karl and his business. Back in St. Petersburg, new developments in Morskaya Street. At some point in the early 20th century, Fabergé's became almost certainly the biggest jewellery business in the world. But this ever-expanding empire continued to operate on the same street here in St. Petersburg, where old Gustave Fabergé first set up shop. The success of the House of Fabergé meant Karl was able to move into purpose-built headquarters. Retail at ground level, design, manufacture and mail order on the higher floors, and at the very top, a spacious apartment for Karl himself, the last word in luxurious appointments. These days the shop is selling jewellery once more, and the original layout has been recreated. Visitors in its heyday described the warm and brilliant interior of the shop. One great innovation that flourished in these new premises was Fabergé's pioneering use of mail order.
He was always spotting interesting possibilities. The railroad system expanded then, and things could be sent, and I think the post was more efficient than it is now. They already at that time had zip codes.
There were now stores in Moscow, Kiev and Odessa, and in 1903 the first and only international branch was opened in London, largely due to the spending habits of just one man.
Hadn't really caught the bug for Fabergé from his wife, but it was very much through their patronage of Fabergé that Karl Fabergé decided to open a branch of the firm in London. He placed the